Hello and welcome to our weightless gravity class. This class is a little bit more of a concept rather than innovative exercises, so to speak. It's a way of thinking of the body differently so that we learn how to transfer the heavy bones of our body in and out of gravity's pull so that we feel weightless when we finish a class. So here we go. It's mostly rolling. It's not the whole exercise series from classical mat, but it's more about how we roll our bodies in space. Here we go. We find our mat. Sit down and lie all the way down and feel that you can glide yourself easily onto the mat. We'll start with roll up today. So grab a bar if you have one and bring the arms up and overhead. Now feel the balance of your body stretching out from the crown out through the toes, and as you come up, connect the upper and the lower bodies vis-a-vis the transfer of weight around your sitting bones. So feel yourself reaching weightless over the legs, and then as you come back down again, think about the transfer of your weight and where your center of gravity is as you roll all the way back down onto the mat, moving slowly and mindfully as if you had thick honey that you were moving through in space, lifting up and reaching long and over. Feel the stretch and the joyfulness of not feeling any pull of gravity. So when you're coming down, it's as if you're going up. Same principle. And overhead. 2 more times. Just really feel each one of your vertebrae pulling easily away from the mat as you float your way up and round over, long through that spine. And notice if you move your bones intelligently, gravity doesn't pull me down. I can control each one of my actions on the way down. We'll put the bar down if you're using one. And now from here, we flow right into our rollover. So lifting up, now I want you to think about the relationship of your hips and your head, the 2 heaviest bones of the body. So in this moment, we're going to feel ourselves do that same transfer as we lift up and then take our legs overhead. So now I'm stacking up my hips right over my head so I'm balanced. And we roll down, and then we retransfer our center of gravity to that little space between the pubic bone and the navel. And we lift up, fly up and overhead, using that secondary powerhouse to feel the change of gravitational pull as you make your new center the middle of the back. Floating down, once again, have that sensation of a vague resistance, thick honey moving all around you, so you feel like there's a little bit of resistance just to give you biofeedback through the neuromuscular system. And we pick ourselves easily up to find the reverse and glide down with ease. And again, feel and enjoy the stretch and the air circulating around your toes as you bring yourself up and over and rolling down. We'll do that one more time. And flex and separate. Notice that your body's intelligence manages to recalibrate its relationship with gravity when we move with care. Now we roll down. We come into our hundreds position. I find harmony as I roll. There's a moment where my head and my toes find equal weight. Now I'm going to pull myself right up into rolling like a ball. And now let's go back out and shoot down and out to find the hundreds. And lift the heaviness of your head up and balance it over your pelvis. And shoot back out again. So use now a horizontal plumb line to control your relationship to gravity. So the horizontal plumb line of head reaching out oppositionally from the toes. And now lift yourself up and find a vertical plumb line in your body with the head right up and over the pelvis. Last one, shooting out long and low. And dig your lower back into the mat to help you stabilize along that long, low plumb line. Lift back up again. And now we'll roll a little bit. So roll like you're doing roll over and up and balance. And use the weight of your body's heavy bones stacked directly oppositionally to control your movements. And lift. So the body is moving in harmony, not competition or friction with itself. When we organize the bones in this way, the float becomes quite natural, quite easy. quite achievable. And then all the way up. And let's now just unfurl. Open leg rocker. Lift the head up. Feel that stretch. And now engage yourself down to the navel with your gaze as you lift up and over and press so that you really feel that balance spot right between the shoulder blades, balancing the weight of the legs above the chest. So now we take that approach as we move through open leg rocker. We scoop, we come down. I use the weight of my legs to pull them up and over my chest so I can balance quite naturally, quite easily, matching my legs to my chest. And we roll up, and I pull the head up and over my pelvis to find the balance. Let's do that one more time. Up and over, balancing here, pressing up nice and high through the sits bones, and all the way back up again, moving as slowly and mindfully as you can. Find yourself weightless now as you flex the feet, and let's float down into spine stretch forward, stretching out long, and curling back. Find the transfer of the weight of your head, transferring even the work through your ankles to curl the legs up and find the back of your ankles. Now we roll and lift the sit bones, and we come up and we lengthen the spine up, and we flex and we float into another place of balance as we stack the plumb line of our head right between the middle of your legs, lifting the arms up, and then transfer the work through your ankles. Drag your legs in and float, and roll, and lift, and float, and dive, and scoop. Curl back, roll through the feet, lift the legs up, and float. Press the seat up, lift up, and all the way back down, diving up and over. And one more time, curling back. Find the float as you lift the legs up and curl back. Roll up, and then legs come together, lengthen down, and jackknife straight up. And roll down, down. Now I use the pull of my toes over my eyes to lift straight up and hold, and lower, and lower, and lower, and tap and lift straight up. Use that vertical plumb line now as your weightless gravitational pull. Last one, and tap, and lift, higher and higher, and have the toes and the eyes balance each other out, and roll down, roll down, roll down, all the way down. And now as you come down, we're going to cross the right leg over the left, and we fly into our boomerang. Lift the arms up and dive up and round, stretch, and enjoy the air moving around your limbs as you curl back. Lift, recalibrate, hips overhead, open, close, really stand to the legs, curl back up again. Lift the chest and circle the arms up and around and just find freedom in your movement. And lift up, balance the crown over the knees, circling around again, and curl. Keep the relationship between your nose and your toes as you roll over. Open, close, and fly up. Lift the chest, arms up high, circle, press away, fingers and toes reach in opposition. Lift the arms one last time. Dive and grab yourself through the center. Float up, open, close, lift. What if gravity was pulling you up from the ceiling instead of down from the floor? Up, circle, breathe into the chest, and lift, and dive, and gather your legs in and up. And let's clap for the seal. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Use your inner thighs, balance, and clap. 2, 3. Scoop your way up, and clap. Find the balance point. It's all about finding that harmony in your body. So when your body wants to shift, don't resist the shift. Let the shift happen naturally and organically. Clap, 2, 3, last one here, and lift. Feel the pull of your sit bones up. Clap, 2, 3, and roll. Let's find crab. Roll to the crown of the head, lift the heels up, stretch your body, and enjoy. Now gravity's pulling my spine up and curling back. Now moving from just your hips. Open, close, and roll. And stand on your head and balance your sit bones up and curl. And lift, open, close in slow motion. And pull, use your hips to counterweight your balance. And lift one more time, and lift, and think of rising up through the legs. Open, close, and then roll up, land on your head. Press up, lift, 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 and then just fly into a teaser. Float up, roll down. Toes, ceiling, control your descent as you reach your head and your toes in opposition. Reach and lift. 2 more, down. Feel the stretch, controlling gravity. And reach, lift, and down, stretch, and reach, and stand. Lighter than when you started. Thank you.